7 awesome woodworking projects for every skill level. Woodworking is an incredibly rewarding hobby that can last a lifetime, and be passed down through generations of sons and daughters. And it requires little more than basic woodworking skills, a battery of power and hand tools, some free time, and a little inspiration. That's where we come in. Here are 7 woodworking projects taken straight from the pages of Popular Mechanics, and they're accessible to woodworkers of all skill levels, whether you're a novice DIYer or seasoned pro. All of these projects include full plans and a materials and tools list. Before going into the video, discover the world's largest database of 16,000 woodworking projects with step-by-step plans, even if you don't have a large workshop or expensive tools. Click the first link in our description to get access to the plans. Now let's get into today's video. 1. Build a backyard lounger. The backyard is an ideal place for relaxation and reflection, and for that you need a good, comfortable chair. But why buy one when you can build one with little more than a circular saw and cordless drill? This backyard lounger isn't just easy and affordable to build, it's also both rustic looking and super comfy. This La-Z-Boy lawn lounger is loosely based on a traditional 1903 Westport plank chair, which was the predecessor to the classic Adirondack chair. Our version, however, is much quicker and simpler to build. Plus, you can construct this chair from just 2 10-foot long pine 1x10s, and it shouldn't take much more than a couple of hours. 2. Build a wood wagon. The most treasured children's gifts are handmade wood toys. And when they're as sharp looking as this red wagon, they'll be cherished for generations. A hand-built toy wagon is the quintessential child's gift, even in this digital age. It doesn't require an app or batteries, it'll never become obsolete, and it's nearly indestructible. Your kids or grandkids will love hauling around their toys, siblings, or the dog. 3. Build a chess and checkers board. This game board is as much fun to build as it is to play with afterward. And it'll last for years, so your family can pass it down through generations of chess and checker players. All you have to really go out of your way for is getting the pieces to play. Of all the woodworking projects I've done, building a chess and checkerboard is the one that has gotten me the most oohs and ahs for the least amount of work. You may think that it involves a tedious process of cutting and gluing together 64 small squares of wood, but that couldn't be further from the truth. This is a simple project that requires only a few hours, spread over a couple days. You might even have everything you need right in your shop. 4. Build a workbench. This stout and sturdy, and beautiful, workbench is the perfect workshop companion for building projects of all sizes. When Popular Mechanics asked me to design and build a workbench as a project and as a centerpiece of its New York workshop and studio, I knew the bench had to reflect the brand and its no-nonsense heritage. I wanted it to have crisp lines and pleasing proportions, but most importantly it had to be functional. The bench is built out of construction lumber, clear Douglas fir, level, laminated veneer lumber, joists sawed into narrow strips then glued into a slab, and an EO, medium density overlay, a form of plywood with a laminate surface. This is an ambitious project, no doubt. But any experienced woodworker who owns a table saw and planer can build it. 5. Build an AFrame toolbox. Traditional AFrame toolboxes have been used by generations of tradespeople, including carpenters, plumbers, electricians and mechanics. So we decided to show you how to build, not 1, but 5 different versions of AFrame toolboxes, each customized for a particular type of work and worker. The open-top designs of AFrame toolboxes are preferred to boxes with hinged lids because they provide quick access to the tools. Sure, they may look a little rough and ready, but these boxes are workhorses, not works of art. 6. Build a box. Box making is an essential skill for woodworkers of all skill levels. And while many wooden boxes have been used in and around the shop and home, there's just something beautiful and enduring about a handcrafted wood box. Here, we'll show 3 different ways to build a box, with box joints, spline joints, and rabbet joints. Once you hone your skills for making wooden boxes with tight joints and perfect proportions, you can create far greater things. We asked 3 expert woodworkers to build a simple box to see how each would approach the task. Very differently, it turns out, despite giving them similar design guidelines. The outside dimensions had to be 8 inches high by 12 inches wide by 16 inches long, and they could only use tools and materials found at their local home center. We ended up with 3 boxes with 3 distinctive joints, all equally awesome. 7. Build stackable sawhorses. Every workshop needs a pair of sturdy sawhorses. And this thoroughbred pair is built from a few 2x4s. And these sawhorses strong, easy to build, and they conveniently stack for easy storage and transportation. Sawhorses are indispensable for use as a cutting and drilling station, for holding lumber or painting a door. And when topped with plywood, they become an instant work table. We've highlighted a few popular sawhorse designs including our own, but this particular sawhorse pair might be our favorite so far. Built entirely out of 2x4s, this style of sawhorse is popular on construction sites and can be fastened together with nails or screws. We first saw this design used by Mark Clement of My Fix-It-Up Life, and we like the updated version from J Bates, which allows for clamps to be used on the ends. And don't forget to check out Earth's largest collection of 16,000 woodworking projects by clicking the first link in our description. If you like the video, then make sure to hit that like button. Also, if you want more woodworking tutorials, please consider subscribing our channel for more contents every day. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you think of this video in the comments below.